I rebuilt Higgsfield using Claude Code, and this is saving me personally over $100 a month. And I was using Higgsfield actively for about 6 months. And really, I was just using image generation and then using some of the video models to turn those images into videos. And that's pretty much it. So now instead of paying $100 a month or more, I'm using one API key that ties into Claude Code that generates whatever I want, and I only pay for what I generate. So I actually created a Claude Skill to do this, and if you stick around until the end of this video, I will give you that Claude Skill completely for free. If you don't know who I am, my name is Vic. Creating content is my business. I've gotten well over 100 million views. I've made millions of dollars as a professional creator, and this channel is all about providing AI systems for human creators. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, make sure you subscribe. All right, so I got the Claude desktop app open, and I'm going to trigger my media gen skill. And the media gen skill can do a bunch of different things. First off, it can generate an image based just off of a description. Now, the way that I programmed it is pretty interesting. So I'm able to just kind of tell Claude my general idea, and then Claude goes in and writes my prompt for me in a way that it knows the image generation model will understand the best. So let's try an example here. Generate me an image of a dog that is dressed like Superman and is also playing some sort of game console, maybe like a Nintendo Switch. Make it really cool. I want to use Nano Banana 2 because that's the best image generation model on the market. And I want it to be a square image and absolute max quality that you can provide. All right, so that came out of Whisperflow. We'll hit enter. And now Claude is cooking in the back end. And here it is rewriting my prompt for me. It says a photorealistic studio portrait of a golden retriever wearing a tailored Superman costume, the iconic red cape draped over its shoulders. So it's like literally took my garbage prompt and made it an amazing prompt for me. And now it's running Nano Banana Pro, 1:1 ratio at max 4K resolution. Image gen is cheap. So to generate this image, it's probably gonna cost me like 8 cents, maybe a little less, which is way less, obviously, than what you would have paid if you had a Higgsfield subscription. And another really cool thing about Media Gen is that it will create a Media Gen folder in your documents, and then it will actually save everything locally for you. Okay, we got an image back and it gave us our file path. So I'll just open that up. And here's our image of a dog in a superhero outfit playing a Nintendo Switch. And this is dialed. I really like it. It came out super good. But we can also provide images to Claude as reference, and it knows how to handle these images in a way where it doesn't destroy them. So sometimes if you give a picture of yourself, you'll come out as like another person. This knows how to handle reference images. I've programmed it like that. I work with it a lot. So what I'm gonna try to pull off is I'm gonna take this image of Trump where he's like got grills on and stuff, and I'm gonna make that Cristiano Ronaldo. I want Cristiano Ronaldo with all the grills and stuff like that. So let's see if we can pull that off here. I'll drop both images here, but I'll also have to get the file path for each of them. Or else it won't know where to download from. And let's give it a prompt. Okay, so the first image is Cristiano Ronaldo. The second image is Donald Trump, and Donald Trump has like grills and a watch and, you know, has like this kind of rapper thing going on about him. I basically want to replace Trump with Ronaldo, and I want him doing the same pose. I want him having the same jewelry. I want him still looking like a rapper with the black background. Everything about the Trump image should be the same, but it should be Ronaldo instead. So again, if you do give it an image as reference, give the file path so it knows where to source the file from, download the file and provide it to Nano Banana. Nano Banana Pro, max quality, 1:1 ratio. So I'm always going to tell the skill what model I want to use to make sure it uses the right model, but it'll probably suggest the best one. When we get into video models, this matters a little more because the cost differences are pretty big. But when we're talking about images, it's pennies, so it's not a big deal. So it's using the Nano Banana Pro Edit model, which allows Claude to actually edit the images that we provide it. So it has to change models, but it's still Nano Banana Pro. Okay, result is coming in. And now we have the GOAT, Ronaldo, grilled up. He's also still wearing the suit, Trump's suit, which is pretty funny. But I mean, that looks pretty good. Okay, so Claude knows that I typically convert images to videos. That's what I like to do in some of my content. So it's saying, do you want to animate it into a video? So I'm gonna tell it for sure. Animate this into a video, use Kling 3, no audio, max quality, and only do 3 seconds. So the video models actually charge per second. So I would be pretty precise about how long you want these videos to be, because the difference between like a 5-second video and a 10-second video is a few dollars sometimes. I like to use Kling 3 because it's the best, cheapest model. You could also use Seed Dance 2, but Seed Dance 2 is definitely way more expensive. Now, the really dope thing about this is that we're actually using Fowl.ai as our API call, which always has the best models. So even when a new model comes out like Kling 4 or whatever in the future, we'll be able to use it without actually changing the skill, because all we got to do is prompt it for that model. So this is Fowl.ai, and you will need to go and make an account for this to work because you'll need an API key. They don't have any free credits available, so you do actually have to pay per use. But if you have like $10 or $20 on here, this will last you a long time if you're just generating images and videos here and there. But you can see here, they have the best models out. They have Seed Dance 2, Nano Banana 2, Kling 3, Happy Horse, which is newer, Pixverse 6. They have Nano Banana Edit, like they have Flux. They have everything you need. So Fowl AI definitely is amazing at bypassing Higgsfield. All right, so now we know the secret sauce. Let's tell Claude to animate this video and see what the video looks like. So a really cool thing is that it will actually tell you how much it's going to cost before you run it. So it's telling me 34 cents for 3 seconds, one video, and it's also giving me the prompt before it runs it, and it's asking me to confirm, so I will confirm. Okay, so we did actually get an error, and that's because the specific model, Kling 3, that we're using can't handle image files over 10 megabytes. So Claude recognized that, and it on its own compressed the image to a 1.4 megabyte size, and now it's rerunning the image completely on its own. And that's just a limitation on Kling 3, which Claude handled on its own. And here is the video. Let's take a look. So just a 3-second animated video. It looks crazy. Just shaking her head. No, like, nah, bro, you don't get it. Okay, so Kling output this at 1080. But what if I want to upscale to 4K? Well, I can actually do it right in this skill using the Topaz upscale video model, which is also built right into Fowl. All right, so I'm just gonna tell Claude, upscale this to a 2K resolution using Topaz. Should be built right into the skill. If it strips the audio, that's fine. I don't need the audio, but if it keeps it, whatever, that's okay too. So now that's moving. So this is gonna cost us 24 cents to upscale, which is really not a lot. Topaz subscription for the year is like $400 or something. Yeah, bro, literally $400 for Topaz, and I just used it for 24 cents. Come on. And here is the upscaled video. Like you can see, like the quality is actually drastically better here. The detail in his hair, the detail in his face. It definitely looks like a much better render. And this comes in handy, especially if you download some like low quality video off of YouTube or something and you need it upscaled, drop it right into Claude and say, upscale this. Like it doesn't need to work with just your generations. It can work with any video at all. So installation on this is so easy. All you need to do is come over and join my free Skool community, click classrooms up at the top and go to AI automations, and you will find this video and the file to download. It's a zip file. You just literally drop the zip file in Claude and tell it to download it. It's a skill. It will know exactly what to do it. If you don't trust it, then just ask Claude to scan it for security first. I always do that with anything I put into Claude to download. I say, scan this for security, and then I install it. So you can do that if you want. And then you'll need to load up some money on Fowl AI, get your API key, which is very simple to find. You literally just click your image up at the top and go to API keys and create a new API key. Claude will tell you exactly where to put that key. It's probably in an env file. Don't give it to Claude. Get Claude to tell you where to put it, and then it will just work, and you can do whatever you want with this skill completely for free. All that I ask is that you join my Skool community, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bells, because I am dropping more dope skills just like this to take your creator business to the next level. My name is Vic. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.